Mate, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed today's video. It comes from Slapped Ham, and it's titled, "People Have No Clue What This Creepy Footage Really Means." And I kind of didn't get the title at first, and then I watched it, and I was like, okay, I do understand, because I have no idea what the footage really means. Before we get into this video, one thing I just wanted to quickly mention was a debate that happened on Piers Morgan Uncensored. I am going to put the link in the description below for those who are looking for an update for the pyramids, but I really do urge everyone to go and watch it, because although there isn't really much of an update at the moment, I do believe that it was a necessary conversation to be had on a very mainstream platform. It's bringing a lot of eyes and a lot of the right people talking about it. It was with Flint Dibble, Milo Rossi, Jimmy Corsetti and Dan Richards from Dedunkin, and obviously Piers Morgan, of course. Just a quick interruption during the editing process. I knew I'd forgotten something. Jay Anderson was also a massive part of this conversation. So for those who are looking for more of a detailed description of the technology that was used to look underground with this SAR, I really would suggest watching along. Back to the video. It was a really, really good conversation. I do urge everyone to go over and watch it. Now, guys, if you do like the video, like the video, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button for me. I'd really appreciate it. But enjoy the video. Peace.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some seriously scary video clips.
Let's go.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content.
Just like this. Come on. Let's go. Oh, okay, this is already
posted by the account at nightmarefuel__ has sparked
quality
intense
of it
debate,
has
with
made
viewers
it scary
questioning if they're seeing genuine paranormal activity or simply a well-staged hoax. Further stirring
I would dribble, puke everywhere.
speculation, a commenter claiming to personally know the woman noted that her mother-in-law had recently passed away.
The mother-in-law hates her.
Creepier still, if you slow the footage down, you can see a shadow appear in the window.
Oh my God.
As the woman's hair is tugged.
Wait. My big head. Okay, we can see. I was about to have to like change everything then.
While believers find the clip compelling evidence.
Why then, mate? I had no idea what to do. I was panicking, mate. I'm like, I'm in the way
of a ghostly presence,
no idea what to do.
Skeptics remain unconvinced, suggesting it's likely a practical joke or clever camera trick. With no official investigation, the viral video continues to captivate viewers, leaving the true explanation shrouded in mystery.
Hold on. What? Let's move me out of the way. I'm not panicking anymore. I know what to do. Now, okay, let's go. Oh, I can't go back a couple of seconds. Where are we at? 120. What I want to do is go back 114. Now, okay, watch in here the shadow. Okay, so when her hair gets pulled, she then puts her arms up and flies backwards, obviously, as you would. However, what I can only assume, considering this is probably around about the middle of her kitchen, which means the light would probably be somewhere close to the middle of the room. Now, if she was to put her arms up in the air, that is going to block some of the light, therefore casting a shadow. So, it just so happens that the shadow, if we watch it back, is cast once her arms go in the air, I think.
The viral video continues to captivate viewers, leaving the true explanation shrouded in mystery.
I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I don't know, man. To me, you know what? I'm going to let you guys go back. If you want to go back, you can go back. Someone confirm it in the comments for me. I don't want to spend too much time on one clip, but someone confirm in the comments for me. Do you think it's her arms, or is it completely separate to what we are seeing, basically, or to what I'm seeing? Let's move myself back up because I feel a bit low down there.
An unsettling incident during a massive anti-government protest in Belgrade, Serbia on March 15th, 2025 has sparked controversy and intense debate online. Footage captures a sudden moment of panic as protesters cover their ears and scatter during an otherwise peaceful moment of silence.
So the fact that every single person, I don't know, but the fact that every single person who was sort of bunched in the middle of this genuinely dispersed in one go. So something happened. Something was beamed at them or fired at them or whatever it is. Something happened, 100%. Hard to deny that.
Witnesses insist the authorities secretly used a sonic weapon, known as a long-range acoustic device or LRAD, to disperse the crowd. They report lingering headaches, nausea, and ringing in their ears after the incident.
But I don't know much. I shouldn't just stop it there, should I? I don't know much. No, I don't know much about the riots and what was happening and what they were rioting over. But for people to even think that they can do that to the public, to me, is disgusting. I have no idea what they're rioting over, but it didn't look
the Serbian government,
anything other than peaceful.
Including President Aleksandar Vučić, strongly denies the accusations, calling them a wicked lie. Yet Serbia's Interior Minister Ivica Dačić admitted a police vehicle at the protest carried an LRAD-like device, but insists it was never actually activated against the protesters. Independent analysts and international media, including The Guardian, have confirmed the presence of the LRAD equipment, fueling public suspicion.
Something was used.
Authorities suggest the eerie sound could have been due to technical glitches or unrelated noise.
Nah, I don't care. Something was used, and
with growing calls for transparency, the true nature of what caused the panic and whether protesters were deliberately targeted remains unresolved, leaving many wondering if a secret sonic weapon was indeed deployed in Belgrade.
Look, I love a conspiracy theory just as much as the next person. However, you've got it in front of you here. Every single person at once dispersed. It's not a conspiracy. Oh no.
A spine-chilling video recently uploaded by Instagram user Putoriko Kahini has left paranormal enthusiasts buzzing and skeptics scratching their heads. In the clip, a young boy casually plays with a Ouija board in front of a large mirror, but viewers quickly noticed something deeply unsettling.
Have I seen this before? It's so fake, but so scary.
The boy's reflection seems to move independently, out of sync with his actual motions.
No, so fake, so scary. Wow. Christ, I keep having to mute it because that...
Seconds later, as the boy leaves the room, the camera captures something even more disturbing.
Oh, the planchette, look.
The planchette on the Ouija board inexplicably begins sliding across the board completely by itself.
I'm almost certain as well that I heard or saw something that completely debunked this, and it was actually faked. It was made for whatever reason, but it wasn't to be shown as a genuine clip. But I've seen this circulate so many different top fives. It's kind of annoying actually when you keep seeing the same fake clip that's been proven to be fake over and over again. Yeah, I mean, it's horrible either way, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Social media erupted with theories. Some users believe the boy unintentionally invited an entity into his home, while others suggested a possible haunting or demonic presence manipulating the mirror.
It's the eyes for me.
Skeptics were quick to propose explanations ranging from camera trickery or clever editing to strings being pulled off screen.
Yeah.
For now, this eerie Ouija session remains an unexplained mystery.
No, it is not unexplained, nor is it a mystery. But it is scary.
Instagram user Dr. John Bez Rooch has sparked intrigue after posting some puzzling footage captured recently in the Florida Keys.
Boy, what the hell?
The video, recorded in mid-March, shows diners in a local restaurant bar looking skyward, bewildered by an unusual formation drifting slowly through the evening air.
That started as a small little thing and then just kind of...
At first glance, it resembles a peculiar cloud, but as the footage continues, things quickly turn even stranger.
The guy said that it started as a tiny, small little thing, which I'm guessing would have been this.
An eyewitness exclaims, "Look, there's sparks coming out of it."
What is that? It's like sparking.
Indeed, the mysterious object appears to emit sparks or fiery fragments as it moves steadily.
I want to see something for myself. Please, mate, if anyone's listening, the UFO gods, someone. I don't want you in my house. I don't want you near my family. I just want to see it for myself, please. And then I can take my tinfoil hat off and be like, no, it's real.
Steadily into the distance.
Personally, I want to believe it. The same as this pyramid thing.
Another voice in the clip can be heard asking,
I want to believe it.
Is that another SpaceX rocket?
Another SpaceX rocket?
Given the location, many
commenters
agreed the sighting was likely linked to rocket activity.
Everyone always blames it on SpaceX.
The Florida Keys aren't far from Cape Canaveral and Merritt Island, home to America's Eastern Range,
some of it is
the busiest rocket launch site in the country.
That is so scary to me.
However, not everyone bought into the mainstream explanation. User Yelsup.Nivik had a far different take, commenting,
SpaceX failing to break through the firmament again. It's all a big performance to continue the lies about spaceflight and the ability for NASA to steal $26 million daily from taxpayers for making movies about outer space exploration, knowing we cannot get past lower Earth orbit.
Right. It's to do with the whole flat Earth theory. Now, personally, I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Even slightly. Science does kind of poo-poo the theory, I'm not going to lie, and in more ways than one. I don't know the specifics of it. However, what are your theories behind this? Are you a glober? Are you a flat earther? You shouldn't feel stupid or silly if you have a complete alternative theory, because I have so many alternative theories. But I'd like to know. I would love to know. Let me know in the comments.
Whether you believe it's a routine rocket launch or something more conspiratorial.
We had something recently in the UK actually with this,
footage is
and they said it was
sparking debate online,
fuel,
reminding us just how strange and controversial the skies
SpaceX
above Florida can be.
Again, I've not looked into that though. I know Casper Site covered it, so if you do want to hear more about or see more stuff on this, then watch one of Casper Site's recent videos. I'm pretty sure it's in the thumbnail as well.
A fascinating and seriously disturbing clip shared by Jamie Lynn McCombs on Facebook is making viewers skin crawl. The video, originally captured by YouTube user ChimeU95 in August 2019, zooms in closely on a snail whose eye stalks pulsate with bright, neon-coloured stripes of green and blue.
I'm not going to lie. Snails are gross. And slugs.
It almost looks as if the snail is hosting a psychedelic rave right inside its own head.
I was going to say it was something to do with Christmas. It was like a Christmas snail. Santa's snail.
But as bizarre as this footage appears, the explanation is actually grounded in terrifyingly real biology.
Huh?
What you're seeing is a documented parasite often called the zombie snail parasite, scientifically known as Leucochloridium paradoxum, or the green-banded brood sac. Like something ripped straight from the plot of The Last of Us, this parasitic flatworm invades snails, hijacking their nervous systems and controlling their movements and behaviour.
What? That is literally
those throbbing, colourful eye stalks? They're larvae-filled sacs
belonging
to the parasite, actively mimicking juice.
You can only kill a zombie by removing the head or destroying the brain.
Caterpillars or grubs to lure hungry birds. Typically found in amber snails throughout Europe and North America, including likely a garden in the US, this parasite compels its snail victim to abandon dark, safe hiding spots and climb out into the open, making itself an easy target for birds. Why does the parasite do this? Birds are actually...
Can I just ask a question? Do snails follow politics? Because obviously the UK have left the European Union. So does that mean that they were removed?
primary host. Once ingested by birds, the parasite reproduces inside the bird's gut, and the eggs exit via droppings, where they infect new snails and start this grotesque cycle again.
Mate, I knew that birds were the problem.
Research confirmed this chilling example of parasitic mind control.
Spread parasites,
outlets like National Geographic and reputable scientific journals have documented identical cases, confirming the snail's horrifying zombification.
I knew I believed zombies were real.
So yes, the zombie snail parasite is very real, and every bit as nightmarish as it looks.
This doesn't even look like a real snail.
Targets snails, meaning our brains are safe from this particular horror, for now.
Yeah, but I've seen some really slow walkers, and some might say that they would be snails. Never know, mate. That's the next outbreak.
In a heartwarming yet spine-tingling video, a family gathered to honour the memory of their
celebrating
late
mother
on what would have been her birthday. The footage, originally shared by
89th
user
birthday
at
in heaven.
TTVIGG33 and later reposted by Muldowney Memorials on Instagram, captures a touching moment as family members sing "Happy Birthday" around a cake with a single lit candle.
Happy heavenly birthday to you.
But watch closely, because this tribute quickly takes an eerie turn.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was weird.
Mate, I knew that was going to happen.
Without any noticeable breeze or movement nearby, the lone candle suddenly blows out all by itself.
Oh, that was weird.
The stunned yet moved family instantly interpret it as a comforting sign from their mum, bridging the gap between this world and the next.
Because even if that was...
Interestingly, many grieving families report similar unexplained phenomena, flickering lights, unexplained noises, or objects shifting position, especially during significant anniversaries or birthdays. While skeptics might attribute this incident to coincidence or natural causes, the emotional impact on this family is undeniable. Whether you believe in afterlife messages or not,
in more of a
this touching clip has
uneducated
resonated
English
with
way.
Viewers,
it's nice,
suggesting perhaps some connections truly transcend our understanding.
Oh, that was weird.
She genuinely can't believe her eyes either.
August 11th, just before 3:30 in the morning, the police department communications center got a call.
In a story straight out of a horror film, an unexplained emergency call in Pueblo, Colorado left even seasoned police officers scratching their heads and checking over their shoulders. Around 3:30 a.m., a 911 dispatcher received a chilling call from Imperial.
I would never be able to be an emergency service person answering the phones, mate, because I'm just the worst person. I can't comfort people when they're in distress. I just can't. And I feel like I'd get irritated. I could try and guide someone to tell them what to do, but as soon as they weren't listening, or they were trying to make the decisions themselves, I'd lose my mind. I'd get so angry. I don't know how these lot do it, mate. I really don't.
Garden's funeral home. When she answered, the line was open but eerily silent, followed by unsettling static before abruptly disconnecting.
Someone's hoovering.
Hello?
By protocol, police were immediately sent to investigate, but what they discovered only deepened the mystery.
Oh.
Officers arrived at the funeral home, a building locked up and dark on the outskirts of Pueblo, completely deserted.
Hold on, mate. What are we talking about here? They had a call from a locked funeral home. I'm going to go with no. I'm going to go with no.
In the dead of night. They found no signs of forced entry, no intruders, no one at all. Adding to the creepiness, the dispatcher attempted to call back, and again the line picked up, transmitting only ghostly static on the other end.
What? There's a ghost hoovering in the afterlife, mate.
Police Captain Tom Rummel jokingly suggested it was probably just line trouble, but technicians found no obvious issues with the phone lines. The unsettling call quickly became local legend, spreading through social media and even making headlines on CBS News. Many speculated that perhaps something paranormal was behind the strange event.
But you just... started talking then, didn't it? You just wouldn't call it back though, would you?
Reddit,
as soon as you found out as a funeral home.
Might use electronic devices like phones to communicate from beyond. Some even claim to hear faint whispers within the static, fueling theories that a restless spirit from the funeral home might have reached out from the afterlife. Skeptics, however, noted technical glitches can occasionally trigger phantom calls.
Oh mate, don't. I went to call my dad once, and this random, I don't know, foreign voice answered. And obviously I'm thinking someone has stolen my dad's phone or has stolen my dad. So I'm on the phone, I'm effing and blind. I'm like, why the have you got my dad's phone? I'm like, I was going nuts like an idiot. And it turns out it was just a, you know how there's like an interference. And then I hung up, called my dad back, and my dad's like, hello? Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Like nothing was wrong. I'm like, mate, I thought you were kidnapped or you've been robbed.
Precise timing and location made this hard to dismiss outright.
I'm convinced, mate. It's paranormal hoovering.
Hello?
Hello.
With no human culprit or rational explanation found, Pueblo's ghostly 911 caller remains an eerie and unsolved mystery, a reminder that even modern technology can deliver spine-chilling surprises.
Hello?
You can hear something in the background, like whatever, talking.
A Reddit user by the name of Improper Forum recently stirred up paranormal communities online after sharing a family photo with an unsettling detail.
Oh, I don't like
an
this,
unexplained
mate.
fourth figure appearing in the background.
Fourth? My eyes aren't good. My glasses aren't great. I'll be honest, they are a completely incorrect prescription for what I need. But 1, 2, 3. That third one is not good.
Snapshot was taken in 2015 at their grandmother's home on Whidbey Island, Washington.
Fourth person.
And at the time, only 3 people were reportedly present. The grandmother behind the camera, the user's aunt, and a young cousin. When reviewing the picture later, the family noticed a blurry, shadowy figure with long, dark hair mysteriously peering into the frame. Someone they swear wasn't there at the time.
What do you even do? What do you even do?
Speculation exploded online, with some suggesting the unknown woman might be a ghost, possibly a Native American spirit tied to the island's well-documented history as an indigenous burial ground. A few commenters even felt they could see historical-style clothing, enhancing theories of a supernatural origin.
What the worst thing is about this, right? Cast your minds back to those who have been watching me. The other day, I posed a question of, if ghosts are real, then why don't we see ancient ghosts, you know, like BC, as opposed to all this Victorian and from the war and this and that. And we kind of have, I guess, in a way, not so much BC, but that's really not nice to look at, I'll be honest. But it's kind of made me eat my words a little bit. So, yeah, I guess nicely done, Slapped Ham.
Origin.
I don't like it.
However, skeptics weren't convinced. Over on Reddit's skeptic community, theories quickly arose that the figure might simply be a misidentified family friend, neighbor, or even the grandmother, accidentally caught in a reflection. Despite these explanations, the family maintains that the location was remote, nobody else was present, and the atmosphere felt eerie that day. Adding credibility, the photo was reportedly
regardless of what they say about the atmosphere, right, that's not a reflection. Okay? It just isn't. What is that, mate?
By a university lab and found free of digital manipulation. Without concrete evidence either way, the unknown woman in the background photo remains an intriguing mystery. Another compelling snapshot that blurs the line between reality and the paranormal.
Off. He's just zooming and just zooming.
Coming up in our last segment in just a few seconds, we take a look at a UFO sighting in Vancouver, Canada. But before we do, remember to hit subscribe and turn on all channel notifications.
I already have.
You'll be in the loop every time we drop our creepy and scary episodes.
You should do it for me, though. You should.
A recent video shared by UFO enthusiast account UFO Goslem has caused a buzz online, showing mysterious green and blue lights hovering silently in a distinct circular formation above Vancouver, Canada.
Mate, I want to see this so bad. Look.
Filmed in late March, the eerie footage
they can come and pick up their little men.
Glowing ring in the sky.
I want to see something. I'll keep it a secret, I promise. I won't.
The clip quickly grabbed attention as viewers debated what these strange lights could be.
There's no explanation for that. If that is real...
Vancouver isn't new to unexplained aerial phenomena, with numerous past sightings usually turning out to be satellites or even glimpses.
Does anyone have any info on that one, actually? Because it's kind of a bit weird.
The Aurora Borealis. For example, this string of strange lights left residents puzzled until it was revealed that it was a row of Starlink satellites moving into place. Yet this green ring-shaped arrangement doesn't neatly fit these familiar explanations, leaving locals scratching their heads.
Kind of plane-ish looking, like aeroplane looking, but I don't know what all these lights are. That's the only thing. Because look, this is just pure what I can see, which isn't a lot usually. It looks like the tail, wing, and then like the front of the plane. But I mean, the wings look like they're a bit too far back. I don't know. Is the answer to that one? I'll tell you what, that's probably my most used word.
Show rehearsal as coordinated LED-lit drones are becoming common at public events. Another theory gaining traction is that powerful spotlights from the city, perhaps from a stadium or movie set, may have reflected onto low-hanging clouds, creating the illusion of a floating luminous ring. Vancouver's thriving film industry
that doesn't work. Instantly, that doesn't work.
Reflected onto low-hanging clouds, creating the
right, reflecting onto low-hanging clouds. Okay, right, fine. We'll take that as a potential for a second.
Illusion.
Why is it going behind
ring?
The clouds?
Vancouver's thriving film industry has previously caused similar misunderstandings. Past incident involved Batwoman's production lights being mistaken for UFOs.
Where?
Adding to speculation, Reddit users noted the North Shore Mountains proximity.
Sure, it wasn't talking about this thing here, because I mean, yeah, that's just camera reflection, but that wasn't the other thing, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Adding to speculation, Reddit users noted the North Shore Mountains proximity, pointing out that bright lights from ski resorts like Grouse Mountain have occasionally generated odd reflections.
They are nice.
Well, I'm sorry to keep pausing it, and I will stop after this. The annoying thing that I find about this is people are so quick to laugh at like so-called conspiracy theories, and they're so quick to laugh at anyone's theory. But then they come out with this absolute plop. Oh, it's a reflection from a light. Shut up. No, it's not. It quite literally isn't. Like, how is it that someone makes a potential outlandish theory and everyone goes, ha, 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 ha. But as soon as someone tries to debunk with some... Oh, honestly, that is the most turd explanation I've ever heard. But that's not out of the realm of possibility. I'm so sick and tired of people.
Officially, Transport Canada and local authorities have reported no unusual aviation activity, leaving this event firmly in the unexplained category.
Yeah.
UFO enthusiasts are thrilled, calling it one of the more intriguing sightings of recent months, while skeptics insist it's likely a
I'm not saying it's UFO, but what I'm saying it isn't is a floodlight.
By atmospheric conditions.
They are nuts.
Okay, slapped ham. Mate, I love a video that gets my brain working. I really do. And this was one of them. I do genuinely question people's theories and ideas, even when trying to debunk. Like, they'll just say anything to fit a narrative, won't they? They really will. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that all conspiracy theories, like I follow them, because I don't. And I'm also not saying that some conspiracy theories that people have aren't stupid, because some things I've heard are wild and just so far away from being real that it's hard to even comprehend. However, I don't like the idea that people will just poo-poo something, because that is literally what we saw in the debate on Piers Morgan, which I really, really do urge you to go and watch, by the way, if you do want an update for the pyramids. It's not quite an update, but the fact that people like these people, who are so widely respected in the sort of ancient history community, they are talking about it. So it's definitely worth a watch. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Happy Sunday. It is Monday tomorrow, and I'm so sorry to break the bad news to you, but we're going to get through it together. Have a nice evening. Peace.